Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Looking at the tech sector, XLK, Apple, and Facebook. So far it's going exactly as anticipated, which is always nice when you establish a trade game plan and it works out. So what we have is our equilibrium pattern with our low, our lower high, higher low, and we were buying that dip today, looking at different factors, hourly RSI levels, 5-minute, 20-period moving average becoming support with a bottom fishing play where we would exit if the low of the day broke, or we were using the low of Monday as our bottom fishing play stop loss level. Either way, it all worked out, and we saw a nice buying of the dip, slow and steady all day, and we're forming a tightening range, and I don't expect to break that tomorrow. I expect to break it early next week. So the range right now is 54.95 support and 56.32 resistance, watching to see which breaks first, the higher lows or the lower highs. So looking at the weekly time frame, we have the bulls trying to hold on to exponential support here. We're on the verge of a bearish MACD cross, on the verge of a bearish TCG cross, and if we do see those follow through to the downside, the middle Bollinger Band on the weekly will be the next support level, and finding the next support level on the daily, if it's a bear break, we're looking down at 54.37, and if it's a bull break, we're looking up at the all-time high. Apple continues to be one of the biggest laggards, and it broke the low of Monday. Two tech names, Apple and Netflix, the two weakest, broke their low of Monday. So that sets them apart again as being the weakest. Still lower Bollinger Band resistance, lower high and a lower low, so a different setup. It is not an equilibrium pattern, and we'll be testing this lower Bollinger Band day after day until the bulls can find the strength to get over that level. So if I were looking to play a tech name bearish, it would be Apple or Netflix, and if I were looking to play a tech name bullish, and we were looking bullish today, anticipating this pattern, it was Amazon, Google, or Facebook. Apple at the middle Bollinger Band on the weekly time frame. We have not lost this level since we gained it back in July. So almost 11 months at this point with this level as support. So the bulls really need to maintain it. Bearish MACD cross, bearish TCG cross. We're on the verge of the first bearish TCG cross of these exponential moving averages in the past 7 months. So it is getting significant in terms of potential shift of the longer term trend. But again, we could pull back significantly on Apple and still be in full control of the bulls longer term because we have a lot of wiggle room as to where we have come from over the past year. Facebook, there's that strength. Clear higher low, bulls buying the dip, close at the high of the day. Resistance, the range right now we're watching on this equilibrium pattern, support is 146.37, resistance is 152.40. Again, not anticipating to break these levels tomorrow, anticipating to break them early next week, but obviously we will be ready if we do see some conviction, some volume, and a break of these ranges. The weekly time frame for Facebook, still bullish, still holding exponential moving averages. We'll see where we close tomorrow, but we're not seeing that bearish MACD cross just yet, and we're not seeing the bearish TCG cross. So again, bulls holding up a bit better, but also noticing the potential for a shift here. We have a little double low down at 144.42, 144.56 with the potential to break those levels, and then we'll be looking at the weekly middle Bollinger Band, which Apple is testing right now. So that's what we've got as we head into the end of the week, and we'll have a really nice clear pattern if we don't break it tomorrow, heading into next week, and we will see you over the weekend. Have a great night.